If you're wondering which noise-canceling headphones under $100 are worth your money, stick around. After we run through each product, I'll give you my personal take. Would I buy it or would I skip it? No fluff, just my honest opinion. Let's get into it. JLab Lux ANC. These headphones pack some serious bass that'll make your skull vibrate. And with 70 hours of battery life, you can keep that bass pumping for a whole damn week. The noise cancellation is actually pretty decent at blocking out up to 35 decibels of noise, but the aware mode sounds like you're listening through a tin can. The build quality feels a bit cheap, and if you've got a big head, these might squeeze your brain like a stress ball. Would I buy it? Yes, because the battery life is insane and the noise canceling actually works well for the price. One more, SonoFlow. The noise cancellation on these is surprisingly good at cutting out low rumbles and background chatter, though not quite at the level of those fancy $400 Sony headphones. The sound quality is shockingly good with clear highs and deep bass, but the ear cups are weirdly small, so they might just sit on your ears instead of over them if you've got satellite dishes like me. They're built pretty well with a nice metallic finish that makes them look more expensive than they are. Would I buy it? Maybe. Great sound in ANC, but the small ear cups could be a deal breaker for some people. Edifier W830NB. These bad boys pack some serious tech with LDAC support and up to 94 hours of battery life, which is absolutely bonkers for the price. The noise cancellation can reduce up to 45 decibels of outside noise, but they turn your ears into a sauna during summer. The sound is clean and well balanced, though the spatial audio mode feels a bit cramped compared to what they advertise. Would I buy it? Yes. The insane battery life and solid noise cancelling make these a steal. Anker Soundcore Space One. The noise cancelling on these is pretty impressive for budget cans, making most ambient noise sound about quarter as loud. The bass is thick enough to make your head bounce, but they can get a bit wobbly on your head during vigorous movement. They've got some nice features like adaptive noise cancelling that adjusts based on your environment, though it doesn't work quite as well as the manual settings. Would I buy it? Maybe good features in ANC, but the loose fit might annoy some people. Anker Soundcore Life Q30. The noise cancellation on these bad boys is seriously impressive, blocking out around 80% of external noise with 3 different modes to handle different environments. And let me tell you, that transport mode hits different when you're trying to ignore those screaming kids on the bus. The sound quality is pretty bass heavy out of the box, which might make your ears feel like they're at an underground rave, but thankfully you can adjust it with the companion app that has 22 different presets. The battery life is absolutely nuts at 40 hours with noise cancelling on, making these perfect for those long trips where finding a power outlet feels like searching for buried treasure. Would I buy it? Yes, because the price to feature ratio is insane and the customization options are endless. Anker Soundcore Life Q20. These are like the younger sibling who tries really hard but can't quite match up. They still manage to reduce noise to about 1/4 as loud, which isn't too shabby for the price. The sound has this wild bass boost feature that honestly makes everything sound like you're in a nightclub bathroom and there's no app to fix it. Battery life is still impressive at 40 hours, and they're built pretty well, though some users report them breaking after extended use. Would I buy it? Maybe, if you're really tight on cash and don't mind basic features. OneOdio A10. These headphones are like the surprise guest at the party. They look fancy with their sleek design and actually deliver some decent noise cancellation that works particularly well against wind noise. The battery life is pretty sweet at 50 hours with noise cancelling on, but they've got this annoying habit of making your ears feel like they're in a sauna after about an hour of use. The sound quality is warm and rich, but can be a bit overwhelming in the bass department, and there's no app to adjust it. Would I buy it? Maybe, if you want something that looks more expensive than it is and don't mind sweaty ears. Anker Soundcore Life Q35. Okay, these are basically the Q30s with LDAC support, which is cool if you're an audio nerd, but let's be real. The noise cancellation is actually worse than the Q30s, only reducing about 75% of external noise. The sound is still bass heavy like its siblings, but at least you get that fancy LDAC codec for higher quality streaming, though you'll probably never notice the difference. They kept the same awesome 40-hour battery life and added wear detection, but charging $50 more for these features feels like paying extra for fancy packaging. Would I buy it? No, save your money and get the Q30s instead. The upgrades aren't worth the price bump. JBL Tune 760NC. The noise canceling on these is about as effective as using cotton balls in your ears. It struggles with low frequencies like airplane engines, but hey, at least it comes with a clean, detailed sound that won't offend anyone's ears. The battery life is pretty solid at 35 hours with noise canceling on, and the bass response strikes a nice balance without turning your music into mud. Would I buy it? Maybe. It's decent for the price, but there are better options if you actually want to block out noise. JBL Tune 670NC. These bad boys pack a whopping 70 hours of battery life and multi-point connectivity, but the audio quality is weaker than my grandma's tea. You'll need to crank up the volume just to hear anything properly. The noise canceling is average at best, and the bass is so weak it makes elevator music sound exciting. Would I buy it? No, the battery life is impressive, but everything else feels like it was designed by someone who hates music. EarFun Wave Pro. Now, this is interesting. You get 80 hours of battery life without noise canceling and 55 hours with it. Plus, it actually blocks about 75% of outside noise. The sound quality is decent through the wired connection, but switch to Bluetooth and suddenly it sounds like you're listening through a tin can telephone. Would I buy it? Yes. Despite its flaws, it offers the best noise-canceling performance in this price range and comes with a sturdy travel case. Edifier WH700NB. These headphones boast 68 hours of battery life and surprisingly good sound quality for the price, with 40mm titanium-coated drivers that deliver some serious punch. The active noise cancellation is pretty mediocre though. It might handle airplane rumble okay, but it fails miserably with simple traffic noise. Would I buy it? Maybe. It's dirt cheap and sounds good, but don't expect it to save you from the noisy world around you. OneOdio A30. The noise canceling on these is like having your drunk friend cover your ears. It works, but it's not perfect, blocking out most engine noises and fans while leaving you with some white noise in the background. The sound quality is surprisingly good with punchy bass and clear mids when ANC is off, but turn that noise canceling on and suddenly your music sounds thinner than my patience on a Monday morning. Would I buy it? Yes, because at this price point it's like finding a Ferrari engine in a Toyota. It just works better than it should. Sony WH-CH720N. These lightweight bad boys are Sony's attempt at making budget headphones that don't suck, and they actually pulled it off with decent noise canceling that handles about 20 decibels of reduction for those annoying low rumbles. The sound is quite pleasant with good bass punch, though it's not gonna blow away their expensive XM5 model. But hey, at least your wallet won't cry itself to sleep. Would I buy it? Yes, because they're basically the XM5's younger sibling who didn't get into medical school but still turned out okay. JBL Tune 770NC. The active noise canceling on these is about as impressive as a pizza without cheese. It works, but you'll definitely notice what's missing when you're walking down busy streets. The bass is heavy enough to make your head bounce, but the high-end sounds are as clear as mud, making these perfect for bass heads who don't care about hearing every little detail in their music. Would I buy it? Maybe if you're looking for bass-heavy cans that can last up to 70 hours on a single charge. That's longer than most relationships. TOZO HT2. For the price of a decent dinner, these headphones deliver surprisingly good sound quality and noise canceling that actually works, though it might not save you from your annoying coworker's voice. The battery life is insane at 34 hours with noise canceling on, and they've included an app with a 10-band equalizer that can make these cheap cans sound way better than they have any right to. Would I buy it? Yes, because they're like the underdog that studied hard and actually made something of themselves. Great value with features that punch way above their weight class. Edifier W800BT. The sound quality is surprisingly decent with balanced bass and clear mids, though the high frequencies take a back seat when bass kicks in. The battery life is impressive at 35 hours, and these things are basically indestructible thanks to their plastic build, perfect for throwing in your bag without care. The downside? The ear pads are as firm as a brick, and the clamping force is so light you might as well not be wearing headphones. Would I buy it? No! While it's built like a tank, the noise cancellation is non-existent. Skullcandy Hesh ANC. These bad boys actually deliver decent noise cancellation that handles deep low-frequency rumble pretty well, though they struggle with higher frequency noises like restaurant chatter. The sound is bass-heavy as hell, which is great if you're into that kind of thing, but might be too much if you're looking for balanced audio. The build quality feels about as premium as a Happy Meal toy, but hey, at least they're comfortable for long listening sessions. Would I buy it? Maybe. If you're a bass head who needs basic noise cancellation and doesn't care about premium build quality, JBL Live 460NC. These headphones pack some serious features with active noise cancellation that can reduce up to 44 decibels of background noise. Though it struggles with bass range sounds like bus engines, the sound quality is actually pretty neutral out of the box with just a touch of extra bass, and you can tweak it with the companion app's equalizer. The clamping force is a bit aggressive though. Wear these too long and your head might feel like it's in a vice grip. Would I buy it? Yes, best balance of features and sound quality in this price range despite the head-squeezing design. Thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you pick the noise-canceling headphones under $100 for you. If you have any questions, drop a comment below. Links to all of these products mentioned in this video will be in the description.